So day 8, the magic ingredient. A thankful heart hath a continual feast. W.J. Cameron, 1879 to 1953, journalist and businessman. Giving thanks for the food before you eat is a tradition that has been followed for thousands of years, dating back to the ancient Egyptians. With the fast pace of life in the 21st century, taking the time to give thanks for a meal has more often than not been left behind. But using the simple act of eating and drinking as an opportunity to be grateful will increase the magic in your life exponentially. If you think about a time when you were really hungry, you will remember that you could not think or function normally. Your body felt weak. You might have started a tremble. Your mind became confused and your feelings plummeted. All of this can happen after not eating for just a few hours. You need food to live, to think, and to feel good. And so there is a great deal to be grateful for about food. So, you know what? It's interesting to note that the main thing that is driving us, the main thing that is giving us this energy to this body is anything and everything that we feed to the five senses, the sensory perceptions. But सबसे ज्यादा strong energy हमें खाने से आती है, because what happens is whatever food we eat, whatever is the nutrient content in that what we eat, it works, it goes inside, you chew the food well, and then it goes into your digestion system, and whatever is required, whatever energy is required from that food that we eat or we drink, it starts getting filtered, and whatever is required, where all it is required in the body, that's an automatic mechanism that is at play. So हमारे को जहां से भी जो भी बेसिक एनर्जी मिल रही है उसमें खाना हैज अ प्रिडोमिनेंट रोल, बिकॉज अगर हम वो खाना नहीं खाएंगे तो हमारे में वो एनर्जी नहीं होगी. एंड यू कैन everybody is welcome to try not eating or drinking for the next 24 hours or 48 hours. You'll be exhausted. I mean, if you don't have enough food in your stomach, it's very difficult to sleep also. So body needs energy, और वो एनर्जी खाने से आ रही है. That's one of the basic source from which this entire body is getting its vital energy, and that's from the food we eat or for whatever we drink. So being grateful for that energy that is going to drive this entire system of this body, we need to be grateful for. And this whole chapter is all about how we can be thankful for each and everything that is there at the background, for whenever we have something, we have food on our plate, so somebody made it possible. Okay, the farmer, the distribution company, the FMCG company. So there are a lot of people in that chain, so we need to be thankful to them. And foremost, that food is going to drive the entire body. So उस फूड को जो आपके अंदर जाके सारी बॉडी को एनर्जी फीड करेगा, एंड वट एवर इज द लेफ्ट ओवर्स विल बी एक्सक्रीटेड आउट ऑफ आवर सिस्टम. we need to bless that food, so that जब हम उसको अंदर whenever we take that food inside, that travels with that frequency or that power of gratitude inside our system. There was a Japanese scientist, I don't know if you guys have heard of. His name is called Masuro Emoto. So he did a study wherein he was a scientist, and he used to capture the images of water under the influence of words. So एक जगह उसने पानी रखा हुआ है, and he's just saying to water, love you, love you, love you, love you, and all the positive words. So that photo he used to take in a microscope of that water to which he said love you. So he did this experiment of how water reacts to whatever you say to it. So he had a love you photo. He had a photo of water under the microscope when he said thank you or gratitude. He also had the photo of, when you said hate you to the water, along with, various musics, hard rock, heavy metal, mantra music, Gayatri mantra music. So it's a beautiful experiment he did. I'll try to post a small video, just go through that. So, but whatever his experiment was, the crux of it was कि whatever you say to the food, that's how the food, especially water, reacts. So what we are is 70 to 75% water inside. So what we say to ourselves, that's going to be read by 70-75% of water which is inside of us. So before you have your food or before you have something to drink, always and always bless that food. And how we can do that, we'll just cover in this chapter. To feel even more gratitude for food, take a moment and think about all the people who contribute to you having food to eat. For you to eat fresh fruits and vegetables, the growers had to plant and nurture the fruit and vegetables with continuous watering, protecting them over many months until they were ready for harvesting. Then there are the pickers, the packers, and the distributors, the transportation people who drive enormous distances day and night. All of them working together in perfect harmony to ensure that every fruit and vegetable is delivered fresh to you and is available year round. Think about the meat growers, fishermen, dairy farmers, coffee and tree growers, and all the packaged food companies who work tirelessly to produce the food we eat. The world's food production is a breathtaking orchestration that takes place every day, and it's unfathomable that it all works when you think about the number of people involved in maintaining the world's food and drink supplies to stores, restaurants, supermarkets, cafes, airplanes, schools, hospitals, and every home on the planet. Food is a gift. It's a gift of nature because there would be nothing for any of us to eat if nature didn't supply us with the soil, nutrients, and water to grow food. Without water, there would be no food, vegetation, animals, or human life. We use water to cook our meals, grow our food, maintain our gardens, supply our bathrooms, sustain every vehicle that moves, supports our hospitals, fuel, mining, and manufacturing industries, enable transportation, make our roads, make clothes, and every consumer product and appliance on the planet, make plastic, glass, and metal, make life saving medications, and build our homes and every other building and structure. And water keeps our bodies alive. Water, 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 glorious water. If there is magic on this planet, it is contained in water. Lauren Isley, 1907 to 1977, anthropologist and natural science writer. Where would we be without food and water? We simply won't be here. None of our family or friends would be here either. We wouldn't have this day or any tomorrow. But here we are on this beautiful planet together, living life with its challenges and ecstatic joys because of nature's gifts of food and water. To say the simple words, magical words, thank you before you eat or drink anything is an act of recognition and gratitude for the miracle of food and water. The incredible thing is that when you are grateful for food and water, it doesn't just affect your life, your gratitude also impacts the world supply. If enough people feel gratitude for food and water, it would actually help the people who are starving and in great need. By the law of attraction and Newton's law of action and reaction, the action of massed gratitude must produce an equal mass reaction, which would change the circumstances of scarcity of food and water for everyone on the planet. In addition, your gratitude for food and water keeps the magic continuing in your life, and it will weave its glorious golden thread through everything that is dear to you, everything that you love, and everything that you're dreaming of. In ancient times, people believed that when they blessed their food and water with gratitude, it purified whatever they were blessing. And when you look at theories and discoveries that quantum physics have made in recent times, such as the observer effect, the ancients may very well have been right. The observer effect in quantum physics refers to changes that the act of observation makes on what is being observed. Imagine if focusing gratitude on your food and drinks changed their energy structure and purified them so that everything you consume had the ultimate effect of well being on your body. And it's very important to note here, whatever food you are eating, a lot of times you are not the one who has made it, or you are not it starts with somebody who, did the हार्वेस्टिंग somebody sowed the seed, हार्वेस्ट हुआ, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर के पास आया, ट्रांसपोर्ट हुआ, रेस्टोरेंट के पास आया, या मॉल में आया, शॉपिंग सुपर स्टोर में आया, सुपरमार्केट में आया, somebody bought it, somebody cooked it, and then it was there on your plate. So the entire chain, whatever was the energy frequency of the entire change, is there in that food. So it's very important to cleanse that food, because you don't know जिसने वो खाना बनाया या जो भी इस food chain में है, what was his thought structure at that point of time. Chances are it might be negative, chances are it might be positive, we don't know. But once that food is in front of us, we are about to eat it. So that food is about to enter our body. So it's our duty and responsibility to purify whatever is there, which is probably not desirable, by just saying a simple thank you. Thank you to the universe for blessing my food. Basic, kuch nahi karna. That's all you need to do when, once you have food in front of you, just bless it and say thank you and purify the food. It changes the energy structure of the food. One of the ways to experience the magic of gratitude instantly with food and drinks is to really savor what you're eating or drinking. When you savor your foods or drinks, you're appreciating them or being grateful. As an experiment, next time you're in the middle of eating food or drinking any liquid, when you take a mouthful, concentrate on the taste of the food in your mouth or the flavor of the liquid before you swallow it. You'll find that when you focus on the food or drink in your mouth and savor it, the flavor seems to explode. And when you don't focus, the flavors weaken dramatically. It's your energy of focus and gratitude that instantly enhances the flavor. Before you eat or drink anything, whether you are about to eat a meal, a piece of fruit, snack, or have a drink of anything, including water, take a moment to look at what you're about to eat or drink, and in your mind or out loud, say the magic words, thank you. And if you can, just take one mouthful, really savoring it. It will not only increase your enjoyment, it will help you to feel far more gratitude. एंशियंट टाइम्स में, पुराने टाइम्स में, क्या अभी भी काफी पॉपुलर है. So people will take a that ghada and put water in it and put some tulsi in it, and they will do a lot of mantra chants in the water, directed towards the water, and then they would give you that water so that it purifies everything what is inside. And that's true how water works. So just holding your glass of water and just saying thank you 3 times and just blowing air into that water will purify that water. And when you have that water, you'll have that amazing power of gratitude water running inside your own system. So next time you have that glass of water, just take out. It takes 2 seconds to say thank you, thank you, thank you, and blow out 3 times. And then have that water. It's as simple. You can also try something I do which helps me to feel even more gratitude. When I say the magic words, I wave my fingers over my food or drink as though I am sprinkling them with magic dust. And I imagine that the magic dust instantly purifies everything it touches. Doing this has helped me really feel that gratitude in is the magic ingredient, and I want to add it to everything I eat and drink. If you find it more effective, you can imagine that you have a shaker of magic dust in your hand and you are shaking the magic dust out of the shaker all over your food before you eat it and into every drink. If at any time during the day you forget to say the magic words thank you before you eat or drink anything, as soon as you remember, close your eyes, go back in your mind to the time when you forgot. Visualize yourself in your mind for a second or two before you ate or drank and say the magic words. If you forget to be grateful for the food and drinks multiple times in the day, then repeat the same practice tomorrow. You can't afford to miss a single day in building your gratitude. Your dreams depend upon it. Being grateful for the simple things in life, like food and water, is one of the deepest expressions of gratitude. And when you can feel that degree of gratitude, you will see the magic happen. So it's very simple. Just say thank you, blow it on the food or in water, or just imagine you're sprinkling magic dust, on your food, which is purifying and blessing the food that's there in front of you. Or imagine you have a dust shaker which is carrying that magic ingredient of gratitude and just sprinkle it on the food you eat and on whatever is it that you're drinking. So bless your food before you eat because that's going to drive everything for you. So magic practice number 8, today's homework, the magic ingredient. Number 1, count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful. Reread your list and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, before you eat or drink anything today, take a moment to look at what you're about to eat or drink, and in your mind or out loud, say the magic words, thank you. If you want, you can sprinkle your food or drink with magic dust. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, "Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day."